Hello Sir John Roy Daradal. This is our Computer Science 141 project. You may be wondering, why are we using a text-to-speech machine? The answer is simple. We are hipster and wish to be unique. Without further ado, let us move on to the assignment proper. The Tarrasque is a legendary creature found in Dungeons & Dragons lore. It is 70 feet long and weighs about as much as your mother. It is a colossal magical beast, has 858 hit points in total and hits like a domestically abusive spouse. Any encounter with this beast is usually deadly. Oftentimes, a clash with this beast is a long and arduous process for the players. There is no easy way to take it down, and that is why we have chosen it as an intractable problem. Dungeons & Dragons is a game played with dice. The dice rolls determine a large part of the game and decide the outcome of many things. A good roll could mean an almost miraculous action, while a bad roll could spell doom for you and your friends. The Tarrasque involves a large amount of rolling dice due to the large number of factors it brings to the table. Let's say you had the usual party of the Oonga Boonga Warrior, the Edgelord Ranger wannabe, and the poor guy who got forced to play a support class. The number of players plus Tarrasque itself form an exponential running time. It is exponential time due to the roll of the dice. And to chip away its HP of 800, and you take into account of hit and miss. Plus Tarrasque includes a set number of checks for you to overcome by rolling dice or through raw stats. At the very least, the running time would be 8 raised to n, wherein n is the number of players plus Tarrasque. This is minimal if all participants perform minimal actions. That, however, is close to impossible, as D&D is a game with many possibilities. Therefore, there is no quick and efficient way to solve the problem of Tarrasque. You simply have to either run away or go the inefficient brute force method. The Turing machine is a powerful computing model. It set the landmark for today's modern computers and has provided quick and efficient solutions to plenty of mathematical problems. However, there are undecidable problems when it comes to determining algorithms that apply to all Turing machines. The one we will be discussing in this video is the mortality problem. According to the statement, given a Turing machine, decide whether it halts when run on any configuration, not necessarily a starting one. The statement asks for a universal algorithm that determines whether a Turing machine will halt on an arbitrary input. In layman's terms, the algorithm is tasked to see if the Turing machine will stop before actual tests on the machine are carried out to prove its mortality. In 1966, it was proven by Philip K. Hooper that this problem is undecidable. Namely, there is no universal algorithm that can tell you if a Turing machine will halt given an arbitrary input tape. There is an infinite number of possibilities, and the sheer scope of the Turing machine's computing power means that an algorithm that takes all of that into account with all possible configurations does not exist. To tell if a Turing machine will halt or not, you'll have to manually test the input to see if it is mortal or not.